Hello, dear traveler. Today I'm joined with my friend Rico. It's a Air New Zealand mascot. They don't use it anymore because he was too naughty, so I kept him because I like him. And I just want to carry on with the thought I was developing last time. I didn't record yesterday anything because I just didn't feel like it, and it was actually exactly about this topic I wanna talk about. It's nicely fitting in. I was talking about this concept of keys and that we hold keys to each other. You can as well say like we are mirrors to each other, and we can get to the situations when you can observe yourself when you're talking to the other person. Anything what irritates you or makes you feel somehow, that's a pointer into your own world, and you can learn a lot of things about yourself. But then there is a point where it can get very tricky, because to do this work you need to have this observer on. You need to have enough capacity uh, in the brain to actually observe, to kind of stay aside. But to hold this, the conversation needs to stay in some kind of like a limits, what you can handle. If it heats too much, this observer is gone, and then it just rages. You both go into an ego, and kind of gets nowhere. There is just a rage. So that's a kind of, you can still learn a lot from it, but it's kind of, you need to step away, take a pause, and then go back. The very good conversation, or very good point I learned, is when you can both with the other person stay kind of on top of this wave, when you are kind of opening the doors of each other's vaults. There is something coming up, and you both are able to observe what's coming up, talk about it openly, honestly, without any sugaring, just saying how you feel, but understanding that it's not the other person fault. They are just activating something in you, some pain or trauma from the past, which hasn't been processed, so now it's coming up. But even it's not the other person's like fault. It's we, of course, we want to blame them because we feel pain, and it's so easy to straight away, you've done this to me, because it feels like it, because they did open the door. But the door, that pain hasn't been created through them. That's something much very often much older. So it's important that uh, the other person respects that, and understands that you will want to blame them. But if you keep your observer on, you can say like, this hurts, I feel very hurt, like I feel like you are hurting me, and that can activate the other person back. But if they have their observer on, if they can stay sitting aside themselves, they won't get activated, and they can just be there for you, understand that you are going through a hard time, and they can hold a space where you can feel the pain, because that's the only way how we can finally heal, is to, once these doors are open, not to shut them down, but to actually walk in, feel whatever is inside, you know, give it a sense, and release it. And without feeling it, it will never happen. This happened to me, like has been happening to me over last months, days, weeks, and especially I had this happening to me yesterday, when I really got triggered. The person had very very good key straight into the door, which hides rejection and abandonment, which is my childhood trauma. Even you wouldn't probably guess, but that's what I have there. That's what I feel, and it was very very rough. Like it's something I know I need to dive in, but it's when it comes up, it's very, I'm on very 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 slippery slope, and I need kind of to remove myself, or I need the help of the other person who who basically opened the door. The thing is, if they can't do it, they can't do it. You know, I need to still in that moment, the best what I can do is to walk away and seek the help somewhere else. So, because the thing that someone has the key to your door doesn't mean that they have the ability to help you, guide you through it. You know, they might just have the key. It might be just some person on the street which, you know, calls you something, you know, you get activated, and you're not gonna go and have a conversation with them. You can try, but, you know, it might actually work with some people. It might be actually quite beautiful, you know, that you kind of tell them how you feel, and maybe they will realize. But sometimes people, you know, they can't help you because they can only help you. There is a great paraphrase or to this another way how you can look at this as in a mirroring. You know, if we are mirrors to each other, when you are looking at the other person, you basically see yourself. So unless they can see themselves in you, they will be never able to help you. Because when they see themselves in you, they see the pain as well in you. That means they see their own pain. Whatever activates them on you, they know they have it in. And if they reject it, if they don't want to look at it, that means they are rejecting themselves. But not everyone is ready. This is a rough journey. This is something very hard to, you know, understand, and very hard to dive in, and everybody has their own time, have their own pace, and the only thing what we can do is to respect it and go with the people which can support us in these moments. I think I'll leave it here. This is a topic I could develop forever. Rico says bye, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.